Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the AAC football season. We've got the battle for the trophy to crown the AAC Conference Champion. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the UAB Blazers, taking on the third-ranked team, the South Florida Bulls. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the Conference Championship Trophy. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And now the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
What is it? I swear I'm leaving the city if y'all don't score. What are you doing?
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And this pass is caught, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. The Bulls line up on 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff in a single back formation. He's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Bulls pick up enough for a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
6th play of the drive coming up. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Look at a pass here on 2nd down. Not able to connect, incomplete. Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Parks. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. That's good for a first down near the 40.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. They'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
And the Blazers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And the Blazers will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Blazers will have to kick this away. That's the first punt today for the offense. They'll kick it away here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Big guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Parks. Breaks the tackle. Gets into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. It's a run to the left. Running through the tackle. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll feed the back again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Blazers looking to keep this drive rolling. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Long enough and good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the kickoff will be returned. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. USF offense is back out there now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, USF.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and the vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The USF offense back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Let's fly to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
So second down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. He pulls in the catch. It's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
The Blazers offense retakes the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Gain of 1. Second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Here we go. Fourth down. They'll try to run for it. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. And the Blazers lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Picks up 1. Brings up second down.
Here's the second down play. Heading left after the handoff. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Bulls will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Parks. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He makes the grab. Touchdown, South Florida. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled after the catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Bulls. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play. Any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And looking for a big play here. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not a long return, but the important thing that wipes out the scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulls will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
Will take over. First and 10.
The UAB offense is back out on the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Same tailback, another carry. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. The Blazers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And the quarterback will just sneak it now.
It's a good effort, but just not enough for the first down. I think, Chris, the defense had an idea that this play was coming. You could see him pinch to the inside to prevent the quarterback from breaking past the line to gain.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Caught quickly. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. The Bulls trying to cash in here in the red zone.
42 Spider.
It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Ready?
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Easy.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Snags a quick throw. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, it's third down and forever. The defense is kind of sitting back in what I would say is like a prevent defense, just trying to avoid the big play, and it almost cost him. The quarterback checks it to his running back, and the running back shows you he can pick up a lot of yards. So it's fourth down, but at least it's a little bit more manageable.
This one is right through, and they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The forward recovery gives the offense a great opportunity. It's first and goal now. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second down and goal upcoming.
Belly stunner. 691. Gator smoke. Gringo. Gringo.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, USF. And the beatdown continues.
Man, I really thought they were going to run the football in here at the 1-yard line, but instead they decide to throw it. I think they completely caught the defense by surprise, and they get a touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And the UAB offense will take over. First and 10.
The Blazers offense retakes the field now. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long.
Get set. Get set. Ready.
Handoff heading left. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Brought down at the 8-yard line. Make some noise. It's third down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's running out of time here. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Second effort, their defense cannot stop them short of the marker. And the Blazers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Tackle is made at the 46-yard line. First up, fourth down.
And the Blazers will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Handoff to the single back. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
Loses one. Third down coming up.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks left and finds his target there. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, South Florida 31, UAB 3.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Tight end goes in motion. The back's got it. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
He's tackled at the 16-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Ready, fight. Set. Razor.
They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Touchdown, South Florida. And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them. Great execution. They put another touchdown up on the board.
Lining up to try the extra point. It's blocked. And they grab it. It's a live ball here. At midfield, the 40, out past the 30, the 10. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The 30. At the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, UAB.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Here's the point after attempt. And there's the point after.
The kick is good. That makes the score South Florida 37, UAB 12.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Turner trying to create good field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The USF offense is back out there now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And the running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. The ball is loose. Touchdown, Bulls. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, that's a free ball. Anybody can jump on that. The offense, presence of mind to see it and get on top of that. That's going to be a touchdown. What a play.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. And here's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now.
29 Philly.
There's the handoff. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down, and right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go on 4th down. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
They'll run it to the left. They can't stop him. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. The Blazers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. And the Blazers will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Blazers.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he gets in for the 2-point conversion. This is now a 3-score game.
South Florida, 44. UAB, 20.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, South Florida.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll toss it to the right side. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Third down, out of the shotgun. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Bulls will line up to boot it away.
On to kick it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the UAB offense will take over. First and 10.
The Blazers offense retakes the field now. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
The offense now operating in empty. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a fourth down play coming up.
And the offense will stay on the field. So far, they are 2 for 4 converting fourth down chances. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down. A sack by the defense coming up big on this fourth down play. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Gets made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He stays alive. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaking through defenders. Touchdown, USF. And the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they get to call themselves champions of the AAC. That's a major goal realized, but now we have to see if the committee is going to reward this championship with an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.